Looking up for my star girl. Hi guys! So that was a weird intro, huh? If you don't know McFly, they're my favorite band, and please go check out their music because they're literally, no pun intended, out of this world. I saw the London dates from their anthology tour. It was 3 days, all of their albums from front to back, and it was insane. So I got really inspired. I actually wore this eyeshadow to the third concert, and I was so excited. I wanted to do a full Stargirl Galaxy Defender look. Galaxy Defender is actually what we call like McFly fans, because they have this song called Stargirl, which is really kooky and witty, but go have a listen if you like pop rock and, you know, if you love good music. So I wanted to do this. This kind of came in a good time because it's kind of Halloween, and this is not a really elaborate look, but still is something I wanted to give a try. And if you're a McFly fan, if you're a Galaxy Defender, please comment down below. Give me, like, if you want to see how I did this and the products that I used, then please keep on watching. Be right back. So I'm going to start as always by applying my base, and I'm using 2 backup products. First I'm going to use the Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and then on my T-zone I'm gonna use the Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. So let's do this. I'm so in love with some of the products that I'm gonna use, so I really want you to get to know them as well. As my foundation kind, I'm just gonna use the Arborian BB cream because I think I'm getting lighter now. Especially on my face because of all the acids I use. As my under eye concealer, once again I'm using the By Terry Terribly Denseless. I really like this when I have my eyes really moisturized, but if my under eye area is the slightest bit drier, it's just really hard to use, and I thought it wouldn't be because I have other By Terry products that are they blend seamlessly, but this one is just, it requires a lot of priming effort. On the other parts of my face, I'm gonna use the Zoeva Concealer Spectrum, and I'm gonna be using these 2 shades. My face is actually, and my skin has actually been pretty chill. Got one pimple right here because, you know, let's not ever have a perfect spot-free complexion. That's not a thing. And I'm just gonna blend that in. So now onto my eyes. Once again, I'm using the Glahan Waterproof eyeshadow because I forgot my eyelid primer in Portugal. So this is gonna have to do until I go there. So now the star of the show is gonna be ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in the shade Bay. And this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So in case you haven't worked with ColourPop shadows yet, they're kind of creamy, and they're like a hybrid between a cream and the powder. They feel very like wet, but at the same time like a powder. And they work very good for me, at least in color depositing. They're very pigmented, but only with my fingers. Like if I pick them up with brushes, I mean natural brushes don't. Synthetic brushes, they pick up something, but not as much as with your fingers. I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. Oh, this is hard to do without a mirror. And this can be a bit messy, and I guess that's why a lot of people don't love ColourPop eyeshadows. But they have so many great colors that I just can't ignore. I can't not. And I'm just gonna try to blend that out without making much of a mess. So you just smooth that out as well as you can. I didn't use a transition shade, but you can if you want to. So now I'm going to use Anastasia's Beverly Hills Moonchild, and I'm gonna go in with Purple Horseshoe. And I'm gonna do my inner highlight. And I feel like these two colors really complement each other. They're both duochrome, both glittery. I'm gonna drag that to my brow bone. And also a little underneath. Now I'm just gonna take this palette, which is a L'Oreal palette that I think is not sold anymore, but I bought this at TK Maxx. So it's probably, if you go to TK Maxx, you probably have some of these still. So I'm gonna get in this darker purple shade and with one of these little things, because I forgot, my brush is in Portugal, and this is how low I've fallen. And just use this to, you know, do my lower lash line. And I'm gonna blend that out, otherwise it's just sad, guys. To finish this crazy look off, I'm just gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette once again. I'm gonna get blue eyes just for a little bit of inner corner glowiness. More glowiness than what already is going on. And I'm gonna be done with the eyes, so I'm gonna apply mascara, and this is Benefit's Roller Lash. Yes. Now, no matter how weird I want to be, I still gotta get me those brows. So I'm using, of course, Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Granite. Applying the coat of Estee Lauder's a little black primer on top of that mascara just to hold up the curl. And we're back here again. So now I'm gonna powder with the By Terry Hyaluronic Cover Highlight Palette. You know what I mean. So I'm going in with the Beauty Blender. Someone's upset. Okay, and I'm gonna contour my ass off, and this will be fun. I'm gonna start by using Nabla's Gotham Contour Powder, and I'm going in with my Real Techniques contour brush. It's gonna be heavy and lovely. So that was our base. Now we're gonna get a little funky. So I'm gonna use this little L'Oreal palette again. It's not a palette, it's a quad. So I'm gonna trying to use, because this is pretty slim, but I'm trying to use this little shade right here. This may be a little too much, but yeah. I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm gonna go under the jawline a little bit. Now I'm gonna go into this lightest violet shade just to give some dimension to that contour. So we're gonna do this above a little bit and blending with the purple we already had. Okay, now we're gonna highlight, and guess what we're using? Yes. So, I'm gonna go first into Blue Moon, which is this one. Just to give it a healthy, low, joking, and healthy little base. Now I'm gonna go with Purple Horseshoe. Yes. As a blush, I'm gonna use Burberry's Earthy Blush. So that's gonna, you know, take this weirdness down a little bit. Now I'm gonna do some freckles, so I'm gonna go into the concealer palette again and go into the darker shade. After creating my regular freckles, I'm gonna do something a little funky. Now I'm gonna go into this Inglot gel eyeliner pot, and I'm gonna go, and this is the white one of course, and I'm gonna go with a synthetic eyeliner brush, and this is one of those like sponges, and I'm just gonna freckle a little bit with the white. After that, I'm just gonna go into blue eyes, just to, because we've done so much beauty blending that I don't want to erase all the highlighter. So now I'm gonna go with my lipstick, and this is ColourPop's Marshmallow. This is a satin shade. I love the shade, I love the formula. It's honestly amazing. Of course, we can't forget that spritz. This is Pixie's Makeup Fixing Mist. It smells so good. Sometimes I just mist it just to smell it. That's it! Galaxy Defenders, stay forever, never get enough of you. So if you like this video, even the slightest, give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. Follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm all over that. And I guess I will see you next week. Bye! Happy Halloween!